Dear friends, today in this class we will do some more problems relating to continuous series. But before we go on to discuss problems, the series dealing with the continuous variable is called continuous series. Let us define continuous series. The continuous variable is one which can assume any conceivable fractional value within a range. In other words, a continuous variable is capable of assuming every conceivable fractional value within the range of possibilities such as the income, weight, profit, length, marks, etc. This is the example for continuous series. When data can take any value without any gap, the series becomes a continuous series. You can see in the table, even 10.5 you can accommodate, 9.5 you can accommodate in this class, 40.5 you can accommodate in this class, 50.5 you can accommodate in this class, 30.25 you can accommodate in this class. So like this, any value which does not exceed the maximum value and is not below the minimum value, you can accommodate in the continuous series. We will go to problems. So this is the problem. Already 3 problems we have completed. This is the 4th problem. From the following observations, prepare a frequency distribution table in ascending order, starting with 101 to 110. That is the problem given. Under exclusive method, he has asked us to prepare. The problem is given like that: 125, 108, 112, 126, 110, 132, 136, 130, 149, 155, 120, 130, 136, 138, 125, 111, 112, 125, 140, 148, 147, 137, 145, 150, 142, 135, 137, 132, 165, 154. These are the values given. First of all, we have to find out the highest value in this problem. You can see the highest value is 165. 165 is the highest value. In the problem, it is mentioned to prepare under exclusive method. Exclusive method, I told you, one class upper limit becomes next class lower limit. 110 is the upper limit of 100 to 110 class, whereas 110, same 110 is the lower limit of 110 to 120 class. If it is inclusive method, means what happens? 100 to 110, it will be first class, and second class will begin with 111. This is inclusive method. So now what happens? If any value which is between 110 to 111, you cannot include. 110.5, 110.25, you cannot fit it in these classes. So it becomes inclusive method. But he has asked us to do under exclusive method. So we 101 to 110 he has given, starting with 101 to 110. But it will not look good. So we will start with 100 to 110, 110 to 120, like that. Highest value is 165. So we maximum value 165 should fit easily into 160 into 160 to 170 class. So 160 to 170 class will be the last class. Now we will read each and every number and we will see in which class it falls. 125, it will be between 120 and 130. So 108, 112, 126, it will fall in 120 to 130. 110, you should not take it in 100 to 110, but you should include it in 110 to 120. 132, 136, 130, 149, 155, 120, you should include it in 120 to 130, but not in 110 to 120. Then 130, you should include it in 130 to 140. Then 136, 4 are completed, fifth one, it is the fifth one. So you have to cross the existing 4 vertical bars. 138, give one gap and again you take. 125, 111, 112, 125. So 4 are completed, this is the fifth one. 140, 148, 147, 137, 145. So 4 are completed, this is the fifth one. You have to cross those existing 4 bars, vertical bars. 147, 137, 145, 150, 142, 135, 137. So already 4 are completed. For the fifth one, you have to cancel. 132, 165, then 154, 'So like this you are going to prepare. So it will appear like this up to tally bar. So our table will appear like this. So class interval, tally bars, frequency. Now tally bars total you have to take in frequency column. Now first 110 to 100 to 110 class, you can see only one tally bar is there. So 1. So 110 to 120, 4 tally bars are there. 4. 120 to 130, 5 are there. You take 5. Next 130 to 140, 10 are there. You take 10. Next 140 to 150 is 5 plus 1, 6 are there. You take 6. Then 3 are there. 150 to 160, 3 are there. Take T. Then 160 to 170, only one tally bar is there. You take 1. So total 1 plus 4, 5 plus 5, 10 plus 10, 20 plus 6, 26 plus 4, 30. So 30 observations data has been given and we have tabulated them in exclusive method by arranging them in a frequency distribution table. So in this way we are going to do. I am repeating, first class he has given as 101 to 110, but under exclusive method it will not look nice. So we have converted for our convenience that first class has 100 to 110. From next class onwards 110 to 120, like that we continued up to 170 because highest value is 165. So 165 can be happily accommodated, comfortably accommodated in 160 to 170 class. So up to 170 we have taken, and with the help of tally bars we have completed frequency distribution table in continuous series. In this way we have to do the problem. Now another problem we will take up, fifth problem. Convert the following class intervals from inclusive to exclusive form. This is, you understand it properly, inclusive form. It is given as inclusive. Inclusive means 0 to 9. Next class will not start with 9. It will start with 10. And 10 to 19, and again next class will start with 20. So like this it will go. For this, what we have to do is, we have to take the help of correction factor. Solution, correction factors help we have to take. Correction factor formula. Lower limit of succeeding class minus upper limit of preceding class lower limit of succeeding class minus upper limit of preceding class by two. This is the correction factor. To convert classes from exclusive form to inclusive form, correction factors help we have to take, that is lower limit of succeeding class minus upper limit of preceding class by 2. You have to do it. Now applying this formula, correction factor is equal to correction factor is equal to 10 minus 9. How 10 came? This is, you once you examine the lower limit of succeeding class. See, in these two classes 0 to 9, 10 to 19, succeeding class lower limit. See, this is preceding class, this is 0 to 9 is preceding class, 10 to 19 is succeeding class. So in succeeding class lower limit you have to take. So lower limit is 10 and upper limit of preceding class in 0 to 9 upper limit is 9. So 10 minus 9 by 2 you have to take, by 2. So it is equal to it is equal to 1 by 2, that is equal to 0.5. This value will come. So what we have to do is, it is equal to 0.5. Now how it will become means, you have to deduct this 0.5 from lower limits of all classes and add this 0.5 to upper limit of all classes. Then your inclusive class will be converted into exclusive class. Now what we will do is, from 0 you have to deduct 0.5, means it will become actually minus 0.5, but it will not look nice. So that is why we will take as 0.5 to, for upper limit 0.5 we have to add, means 9.5 it will become. So next class, from 10 we have to deduct 0.5, so it will become 9.5 to 19.5. For 19 you have to add 0.5. Next 19.5 to 29.5. Next one 29.5 to 39.5. Next one 39.5 to 49.5. Next last one 49.5 to 59.5. So like this we have to convert from inclusive to exclusive form. We can convert classes. Correction factors help you have to take. Correction factor is nothing but lower limit of succeeding class, upper limit of preceding class, the difference between the two. Lower limit of succeeding class minus upper limit of preceding class by 2. You have to divide the difference by 2. You will get one correction factor. That correction factor number you have to deduct from every lower limit of classes, and the same correction factor you have to add to upper limits of classes. So in that way you have to convert class intervals from inclusive to exclusive form. So after this you can write one sentence. Thus 0.5 is to be deducted from lower limits of all classes and added to upper limits of all classes. Thus the class intervals in exclusive form are like this. You have to write and you have to finish. Now sixth problem we will do. Problem is, 5 problems are over. Sixth problem, form a frequency distribution from the following data by inclusive method, taking as the magnitude of class interval problem is given. Numbers are given 10, 17, 15, 22, 11, 16, 19, 24, 29, 18, 25, 26, 23, 27, 30, 12, 15, 18, 15, 21, 28, 33, 38, 34, 13, 10, 16, 20, 22, 29, 19, 23, 31, 14, 32, 14, 17, 20, 24, 36. This is the problem given. Here, before we form class intervals, we have to check the lowest value. So lowest value in these all values, it appears to be 10. 10 is the lowest value, and highest value you can see highest value appears to be 38. So 38 is the highest value. Lowest value is 10, highest value is 38. So we have to start with we have to start with class interval. We have to start with 10, and in the problem it is given two things you have to remember. One is inclusive method you have to follow. Second one, 4 should be the magnitude of the class interval. So class interval magnitude means the difference between two successive lower limits of classes, or two successive upper limits. Difference should be 4. That you should keep in mind. So now we started with 10. 10 plus 4, 14. 14 plus 4, 18. 18 plus 4, 22. Like this up to 38 should be included in our table. So 38 to 41 will be the last class. And here 10 to 13, 17, 21. See, the difference between successive upper limits should be 4, or successive lower limits difference should be equal to 4. Like this we have to prepare. Now we will check each and every value and we will fit in the table. Okay. And before that, one column for total also we will include. Now first value is 10. 10. Then second value is 17. Third value 15. Next 22. 11. 16. 19. 24. 29. 18. 25. Next value is 26. 23. 27. 30. 12. 15. 18. 15. So all 4 are over. We have to cross those 4 bars. It will be the 5th bar. For our easy understanding, for our easy calculation, we will do like that. Then 21. 28. 33. 38. 34. 13. 10. 4 are completed in 10 to 13. So we have to cross those 4 bars. Then 16. Then 20. 4 are completed. For the 5th one, we have to cross them. Then 22. 4 are completed. You have to cross them. 29. 4 are completed. For the 5th one, we have to cross. 19. are completed. Just give some gap. 23. Give some gap. 31. Then 14. Then 32. 14. 17. 20. 24. 36. So like this bars will come. So now tally bars, all tally bars we have to add, that we see in a particular class. We have to add them. In 10 to 13 we have 5 tally bars. So in 14 to 17 we have 5 plus 4, 9. In 18 to 21 class you have 7 tally bars. So just it is better to state it as just classes. Okay. Here also this is just you state it as class, that's all. Interval is not required. Then 22 to 25 also 5 plus 2, 7. Then 26 to 19, 29 is 5. 30 to 33, 4. Then 34 to 37, 2 you can see. Then 38 to 41, 1. Now total 5 plus 9, 14. 14 plus 7, 21. 21 plus 7, 28. 28 plus 5, 33. 33 plus 4, 37. 37 plus 2, 39. 39 plus 1, 40. So like this, you can construct frequency distribution table under inclusive method in continuous series. You have to take into consideration lowest value and highest value, and you have to fix the starting class, and you have to determine the last class, ending class, and in each class how many tally bars are there, we have to write them. After 4 are over, those 4 need to be crossed by another bar. You can count those as 5 and you give some gap, and from next bar you can easily able to understand, you can easily able to add them up at the end. So for that purpose, after every 5 you give some gap and start next tally bars. You can easily count them. Like this you are going to construct frequency distribution table under inclusive method. The main drawback of this method I mentioned is there is no continuity. You cannot include 13, the values between 13 and 14. The values between 17 and 18 cannot be included. Values between 21 and 22 it cannot be included in this problem. 25 and 26, if any value is there, you cannot include. You cannot include the values that fall between 29 and 30 and 33 and 34 and ultimately between 37 and 38. If at all any value is there, you cannot include them. So that is the drawback under inclusive method. So normally that is why in majority of the solutions you will find exclusive method. Exclusive method, I am repeating. In the same problem, suppose we started the class with 10 to 13. Next class will be beginning with 13 to 16, 16 to 19, 19 to 22. Like that, it will continue, it will go on. Okay. So this is the problem and this is the solution. So today in this class, we have completed 3 problems. One is under exclusive method. See the difference in exclusive method and inclusive method. See here, one class upper limit ended with 110. Next class lower limit will start with the same number. Here it ended with 140. Next class will start with 140 only. So that is exclusive method. Whereas you can see under inclusive method we have done the latest problem. One class upper limit ended with 13, but next class lower limit is not 13. It started with 14. So that is the difference between inclusive method and exclusive method. And we have done 2 problems. One in exclusive method and the other one with inclusive method, that is inclusive method. And third problem, we have converted class intervals from inclusive to exclusive form. One correction factors help we have taken. The formula for that one is lower limit of succeeding class minus upper limit of preceding class by 2. And 0.5 will come. From every lower limit, we have deducted 0.5. To every upper limit, we have added 0.5. Like this, we have converted inclusive class intervals to exclusive classes. So these 3 problems we have done. So in the next class, we will do some more problems. So thank you, dear friends.